Oh, and does it make me a jerk that I'm like, yo,
Good morning. My name is Tim. I don't know what we're doing today. Let's go. Okay, start over here. Good morning. I'm gonna try to get better and better at these, but I also just want to keep making. Like, let's make for the sake of making. Those in the far corner. I really just prop these things up wherever I can. In fact, just so you kind of get a sense of the true production quality here. Camera one, camera two. All right, I should get in the tub. Let's go ahead and have a day. It's gonna be a long day. Cheers.
love seeing it right out of the tub. It's like Disney World. It is literally like the monorail. At least that's the way I see it. 8:05. Been up since 4:02. Let's see what we did. Got moderately prepared for 6 hours of meetings with my counterparts today. One of those super fun, like, not closed door sessions, but kind of. And I think I made a decent piece of content. I don't know. I really like the concept. It's about discipline and how I actually think discipline is kind of a shit word. What else? Ran 5 miles, got in the tub, fed my daughter, got her to school, and now I gotta finish getting ready. I thought I had other points to make here. No, that's about it, I think. Good golly. Actually, a couple more quick things. One, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to document, because now it's so easy to document this stuff, what it is like in your 40s to have something that it's hard to explain because this isn't art, this isn't music, and this isn't sports. It's not like I'm Kurt Warner or something. But there's an element of I've had a desk job, now I have a chance to do God knows what with those. And even if I'm doing shit YouTube right now, at least I'm sharing more and being smarter about taking the time to just stop for 2 seconds and be like, this is what it's like right now. It's not always going to be like this. I do not know what's going to happen, but I want to share the story along the way, because whatever I learn, whatever I do right, whatever I do wrong, you're actually more mindful of it when you do document it. A lot of people are like, oh, you just put yourself on camera. Like, no, you're more thoughtful actually about what's happening because you're having more conversations and there's something therapeutic about it. All right, now I gotta go. This should be super interesting. I have no idea how today's gonna go for a multitude of reasons. It might be a day where I kind of have to say to my coworkers, look, I really don't know how much longer I can keep doing all these things. And as fucking crazy it is to say, I'm getting close to a point where I think I can actually make a living out of this other piece. And it's this weird fine line of if that becomes a potential, I don't want to leave super abruptly and have it be weird, but at the same time too, it's hey, my time has almost come. Right? I don't want to be awkward about it either. So how do you manage that? So that's part of the drill too. Also, if I do it this way, there's actually more of my world you get to see here, and it's so crazy because I feel like so many people have seen so much of my world already, but I've never taken the time to just say hi on the escalator. Maybe one day the whole thing is just going to be a conversation going up to the top, because if you just walk, it's probably 3 minutes. That is not my train.
This is a Queens-bound G train.
There's also something that doesn't suck about coming right next to Rockefeller Center every day. Like, you have two ways you can look at this. You're stuck in Times Square and it sucks ass, or, you know, sometimes you get to see a bunch of tourists that are super excited for their first time in New York City. And yeah, the world's largest Applebee's at first felt like, God, that's gonna be just so depressing to walk past every day as a New Yorker, but like, then you're like, I'm gonna get the fuck over myself and just enjoy everything that I can. And that is getting addicted to appreciation, and that's what I hope to teach you at some point, soon. Plus, in Midtown is where I see a lot of y'all, or a lot of y'all say good morning to me or hi in the streets. I can't tell you how much fun that is at this age to have all of a sudden like a lot of new friends on the streets. And you're just like, hey, good morning, Tim. And they know my name. It's wild. If this audio really works this much better like this, tripod might be something next. But, alright. It is 9 o'clock. I got a 9:30. I'm gonna fill my water bottle, get set. I sound like a fucking elementary school kid. And 9:30, single meeting, 10 till 4, one conference room, one long ass meeting. Lunch break somewhere in there, 4 to 5. How to Get Addicted to Appreciation meeting, the book, with Olivia and Mia and Sarah, and then maybe team dinner. I don't know. We'll see, but good luck out there. I'll see you in a bit.
They pay for the break, so we are there
Anybody who
kind
can
of
say that and knock it out.
Yeah, same.
there, and promoting Spec Reach products and services.
And like, I think you should,
Definitely intent.
if there's
I think
any
we
of
just
them
need to
that you think
clarify
would
your
be-
role there.
Alright.
Alright. That's how we
got it.
do it.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
just curious.
I think, no, I think that's really important because like.
Sorry.
Well, in some
No,
cases,
it's okay.
locally, that could be as specific as like direct mail. Oh, let's spend $5,000 for these 3 local events to do. It's like,
Yeah.
then they still think, I don't have a marketing budget. Why would I do anything?
I know.
Right. Yeah.
Just got out of the 6 hours of meetings. It is 4 o'clock, and hour of book review content coming up now. Wow, that was a lot of stuff today. But luckily, I do genuinely get along with my counterparts. Good people. A couple of really good people. 6 hours in a room trying to sort through all the stuff that goes into managing a 400-person department. And then right after that came into a lovely meeting. God, was that reinvigorating, with Olivia, my editor, on the book. Now there's a team dinner, so packing up to try to go to that. Obviously not going to be able to YouTube too much during that jam, but what can I say that's usable right now? I don't think anything. My brain is mush, but all good. If I can get home by snack hour, that'd be fantastic. Oh, and does it make me a jerk that I'm like, yo, so everybody knows what they want to order, right? Like, I'm not a big fan of like the cocktail hour thing. Like, get me the fuck in and out. I've actually walked over to waiters, servers, hostesses, whomever, and been like, yo, if you get me out of here like 30 minutes faster than your average table turnaround, I'm cool with tipping X, Y, or Z. Like, I've actually done that. I hate admitting it, but at the same time, that's like a sorry, not sorry. But it's funny too, like on the creator side, I don't get nearly as much anxiety. But with a lot of other stuff, I just get tremendous amounts of anxiety. I'm like, I just want to get home. I just want to see my wife, I want to see my kid before she goes to bed.
have a beer, have some popcorn, and I'll keep working. That's not the problem. I just can't with like the schmooze. Hopefully that doesn't sound like I'm a dick. I'm not. I'm just weird. The best part about getting home at the end of the day, other than seeing my wife and daughter, is what I'm about to show you. So, I guess it depends on how long you've been following me for. You might have seen this before, but it just never gets old. I probably should do some other vlogs too. It's just the dopest shit. Never, ever, ever gets old. God, I mean, if I did the math, which I've done before, it's a lot of years getting off at this top. And all the different ways the sun hits it, all the different weather patterns, you know, different moods that you're in. It's sick. Anyway, all right, let's see. It is about 7:30-ish, 7:45 maybe. Stoked to get into snack hour. I think I also need to call somebody from the NHL network for one of the bazillion extracurricular activities that I've got going on. So the party continues, and we are what? If it's about 8 o'clock, then we're probably 16 hours in at this point. Does that make sense? I don't know. Brain's mush. So funny too. I'm such a dumbass with some of those things, but obviously the bigger puzzle pieces come together for me. So, all right, let's go home. What in the world?
So you have to add a 0. 40 goes into 10, 110.
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
And then you have to add another 0. 40 goes into 300. How many times, Ev? 4 times 7 is 28, so 7 is 280. Subtract that is 20. Then you have to add another 0. 40 goes into 200. How many times, Ev? 5.
This is crazy.
200, 0. So the answer is 0.275. Now, 40 divided by 11. Math! Woo! Math rules.
If I'm being 100% honest, I did not follow any of that.
But it's so awesome. Math has like a definite answer. There's a definite answer. Is that so great?
Dad's confused like I am.
I freaking love it. What a fun thing.
It's so funny. I can run P&Ls so easily, but that's black magic to me. Hi. What time did I start recording this? Sloan. Do you know? Hold on. So good. It is 9:22. We have had 14,200 steps. We have sat through 8-ish hours of meetings. We reposted a ad on Instagram. Nothing went up on TikTok. Fucking TikTok is driving me crazy these days. What else did we do? Had a lovely morning with my daughter. So it was time for bed. Kelly's asleep in the other room. I should reasonably call it a night. And yeah, that's all I got. This has been fun because the same thing, the same reason why I went from Instagram to TikTok, and now I've been enjoying these so much. It's like I can do whatever I want, at least so far. So I don't want to say that that's the reason why I haven't been like, hammer that like button and give me a subscribe. Like, of course, like I'd love to grow this channel. That's why I'm doing this. But if I can build trust, if I can build a core group that trusts me and understands that this is like really me talking, and you understand what trust means. All right, let's call it a night. Thank you. If you watch this, thank you.